I just checking. I noticed it, and I was just checking so we weren't in the wrong stream like that one time.
Right. Okay. I think we're live. Can everybody hear us? Hello.
Let
We
me
have
see
to
if I
wait
can.
for a response.
Yeah, I hear you on YouTube when I
Okay.
turn my volume up.
Can you see me
I
and
can see you
yourself?
too. Yep.
Okay, then we're live. Good enough.
Okay. Perfect.
Good morning, everyone. Still trying to work out some bugs here. Used to be that Dawn could see me, and now she can't. And I don't know what I did or didn't do. So I'm going to have to research that more because I like her to be able to see me because I can see her, and it's only fair, right?
Yeah.
So I'll explain what I'm doing today, and then I'll let Dawn explain what she's doing. She's got something cool going on. So I'm working on this page here, and I'm planning on doing some foiling here on some tissue. We'll see if it works. And collaging that on to this because it is my underwater scene. And so my name is Tracy, by the way. I'm on the left, I guess, and Dawn's on the right. I forgot to label us, so that's my bad. I don't know how to fix that either. So, guys, bear with me while I learn this system and go for it. Take it away, Dawn.
So far, so good, though. Hey. So I have been, I know for the last few weeks you guys have watched, I've been working in several different books. I have been taking and altering books into art journals, books that are headed to the recycling, So I have all these bits that I've been used that I have leftovers from these pages because I've been collaging. And so I went down a rabbit hole the other day, and I was thinking about art journaling and how people are intimidated sometimes by doing a big spread. And the rabbit hole I went down was grid journaling. So I thought I would give that a shot, and I'm going to use, it's perfect for all these cutoffs from my art journaling pages. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to incorporate some of these scraps, and we're going to make a grid journal, which kind of basically takes one big page and breaks it down into little tiny blocks. So you're just doing small things, but it's one big piece.
So it's not like a mosaic picture, right?
Not kind of, but not really. You're basically taking a large art journal. Like instead of doing this great big piece, I would just shrink it down and make the art in like a 3-inch box.
And little blocks. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. And you'll do multiples of them on your page. Now, the rabbit hole took me down so many different channels. So I saw collage with just paper. I saw paint. I saw, I saw all kinds of stuff. I saw ink. I saw everything. So I figured I would just kind of wing it. This is my first time.
Fabulous.
So see how it goes.
I'm in wait mode for my foil machine to heat up.
Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Beth. Good morning, Margie, Jim, Kristen. Hi, everyone. Yeah. So I'm going to combine like everything. I'm going to do collage, paint, stamping, all of it.
Fabulous.
Quite mixed media. I did see stencils too. People using stencils and, paste, ink.
Oh, neat. So they're like drenchies that you make and glue on. Do you stick them on over top of each other or, oh no, I see you've got like spaces there. Oh, this is going to be neat. You know, what would be really fun with that would be to do, okay, brain, where are you? You know, those jelly plate art.
Yes. So
like
what
gelatin enthusiast people do, like actual like artwork with their gel prints torn up and stuff.
yes,
We should
absolutely.
do gel next week
Yes, we should.
and every week.
Yes, we should. I don't mind that. I like it. I like all of it. I thought about that too, and I was like, how am I going to do this? But I wanted to kind of use up these little bits. I just don't.
I get it.
You
You're
know?
frozen. Okay, there you're okay. I can hear you now.
Okay. So I'm some people just pick like their colors that they want to use. They have something that's inspiring them. I of course am using all of these cutoffs colors as my inspiration. So I went through and found some watercolor crayons that kind of matched.
Nice.
And that's going to be my color inspiration. So we're going to start.
This sounds like it's really good for your brain.
Well, I did hear multiple channels say that when you're in an art funk, it's like a fabulous way to kind of just open that up. And so I just thought, yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
So I'm just starting with mark making, which I saw done with my water soluble pencil.
You're using the wrong hand.
Tracy.
You've got the sinister hand working there.
I've noticed too, I have multiple books going for my art journaling, which I love.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, hot foil machine's ready. Gotta wipe off my glasses, they're filthy. I don't know what I splattered on them last night. Everything.
I've done that when I've splattered. I end up like, why am I not seeing? Something is blurry. Like, and I take my glasses off and I have like gold splatter or black splatter.
Yeah. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're going to find out. I'm working on just regular tissue, hot foiling on it. I don't know if it's going to tear the tissue or what it's going to do. Oh, thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Hi, Cordelia. Good morning. Are you at work?
It depends. Are you going to tattle on her?
Not ever.
Pam says the other night I noticed in one of the lives, Cordelia, give me the place of where you work. I'm gonna call them and tell them. Okay.
I need some fish stencils.
Oh.
Well, I love fish and I love all my fishy stuff, but I don't have any fish stencils. I can make one, I guess, if I get off my duff. All right, guys, moment of truth. Will this work? Even if it doesn't work perfectly, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be collaging it on. It might need a shim, though, because it's such thin tissue paper. Yeah, it definitely needs a shim. Okay. So we'll deal with that. Let's do the blue fish.
So I'm noticing these crayons don't really come off very bright.
That's so disappointing. That's how I felt when I used my Echo Tank printer. I'm like, I expected a lot more from this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, smooth side. Let's grab, let me see here. Oh, and yeah, I've got a bunch of things in my Amazon cart. I'm always bad, and then I'll go back and kind of empty it out and actually shot. I had to buy more of those Velcro dots because I never did find them.
Oh, you didn't?
No. And maybe I thought I bought them, but I actually didn't. I don't know. It happens.
Okay. So this doesn't look like much right now.
It kind of does, though. You know, I can see something forming.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely just dropping the colors that I'm going to use in my palette. I'm kind of dropping them wherever, and I'm just going to use up these crayons. And I think I'm just going to grab a watercolor palette to use so that it's more vibrant. That's kind of what I envisioned with those scraps from Biddy Penny's papers. Those of you that have them, they're so bright. So, yeah. I do have ink tints too. I could try that. That would be great.
Ooh. I think this is going to work out a little better. It's a little better. Where I had the shim, it foiled nicely, mostly. You're not going to really be able to see them very well until I actually collage them onto something. I need a magnet. Okay, I want to do the little fish directly on the watercolor paper.
Now, I might have kind of made a mistake by not drying my graphite, but I kind of wanted that gray dullness. Like,
Dullness?
I wanted to be bright, but I wanted kind of a gray tone underneath everything because I have a lot of scraps that have like the stuff, it's like black, gray, the shades of black and gray and white.
Yeah.
And I want to kind of tie that in. I probably could have done it differently, but I don't know. It's my first time, so experimenting.
Right. Experimenting, absolutely. That's my favorite.
Just keep going till I'm happy,
Yep. I hate it. This thing is so old that this tape is completely stuck to the back of this die because I've never used it.
Oh.
And you really don't want that when you're foiling.
I'm going to turn this so I can see you bigger on my phone there.
You can't really see me doing anything right now because I'm back here where I'm out of sight. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get, this is going to have to come this way. So this way. Boop, boop, did-em, dad-em.
Why don't you?
Let's do, I think I want to do more gold. You know what? I think I'm going to do some of this. This is kind of a clear foil. That way, if it doesn't work out, you won't be able to see it. I'm not particularly worried about overfoiling. It'll just add impact. What'd you buy, Cordelia?
Yeah, do share.
Because we're nosy. I don't know, Dawn. I'm pretty much loving this so far.
Yeah?
Hi, Karen. Welcome.
Hey, Karen.
Hey.
I sent her an invite.
Oh, stuff for work. Boring. I don't know. I guess I probably wouldn't mind. I like any kind of shopping, so. Guess that'd be okay.
Hi, Vicki. Hi, Jana. Did I see Jana? Hello, everyone.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I like this technique. Just putting it down and then wetting my finger and smudging.
Did you prime it first?
No.
Oh, I did this
I probably
wrong.
should have.
I foiled my fish. Okay, no problem.
Foiled fish?
Yeah, I foiled my. This clear stuff's a little tricky to know which side is the shiny side if you're not thinking straight. So I foiled my foil plate instead of foiling my page.
Oh. Okay.
Won't hurt it. Hey, guys. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it might be for you.
He's like 5 hours ahead of me. What time is it? 10? So it must be like 3.
You have a Bill. Wait, Karen has a Bill voice. What's the Bill voice?
Oh, from Mindless Crafting. So
okay.
Tracy and Bill.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bill will say, Vicki. Okay. So that must be what she's saying.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Afternoon for you guys. Well, good afternoon, sir.
About 3, yeah. That's what I say too, Cordelia. Karen, I'm glad you found the link. I hope you subscribe to Tracy's channel. You will find lots of fun things here.
Many different and weird things. Although I try and keep myself tame on my design team work. All right. Now I did it the right way.
Now I'm just scribbling. Oh my gosh, this is looking like a hot mess.
So you can barely see these fish, and that's exactly what I was looking for. Now I want to make some that you can see. So if I think about how this is going to be directionally, okay, they're still going the right way for my taste. Then I'll be done foiling and I can start making the rest of my scene.
Oh my God, Tracy, I'm not sure how I'm liking this.
Well, you're going to be putting paper on it, right?
Yes, so you won't see a lot of the...
Right. Oh, I love the colors. Of course I would.
Yes. Being not afraid of color.
And I love orange and red and blue and, yeah, bright colors. 819 in Colorado. Somebody, who was it? Teresa last night? Somebody was saying they had a little bit of snow flurries yesterday morning.
What?
Oh my gosh, it's 80 degrees here still. Come on now. Hi, Margie.
We had frost this week.
We might have some next week, and I'm good with that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done running my air conditioner. I'm done with stink bugs.
Okay. So you guys are, I'll be just as surprised as you all will be.
Which is fun.
So I'm going to pull out some of my scraps here. And my glue stick. I want to dry this good. Jim says, Dawn, Mount Washington had snow yesterday and the Cog Railroad could only go halfway up the mountain. Ooh, really? I believe that. They usually get snow way before us, and it stays way after ours is gone.
I've got the clear foiled fish and I have blue foiled fish. Now I'm going to actually paint fish. I might draw them in first.
Oh, I love that. That's looking awesome.
Actually, I think I'll collage in these guys right here.
I love all your stamping for your like coral and stuff for the bottom of your ocean.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's Lavinia. Let's do this the easy way instead of messing around.
So I was trying to think of how I could do this and utilize, like I want to have some and keep them in a journal, but I also want to be able to use them like clusters or for things in junk journaling.
Oh, yeah.
So I've kind of been brainstorming, like how can I make these so they will fit in a junk journal too? And can I really cut them out?
Right, or can you just reserve a page that's meant to be cut out?
Oh, that's an idea. That is an idea. So I'm just going to start taking all the colored pieces.
Oh, I want to try not to cover up too much the octopus that I stamped on there. Even though Pam's not here and I could get away with it. I'm looking for my gel medium. Be right back. Well, only the shadow knows what I did with it. I think I see it. Hopefully I don't bump everything and break things and knock things over.
Yeah, Beth, it was chilly. We got down into the 30s last night. But I did see some pretty awesome northern lights. I hope some other people got out to see them. And you know what's funny, Tracy? My daughter is 2 doors down, and she went out to look, and she couldn't see any.
Weird. I mean, from what I was reading, because I did lots of research so that I could have the best luck seeing it, is sometimes they're just there for a couple of minutes.
And you know, I noticed that because when I went out, I was facing toward my house, as you could see from some of those pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And when we went out again, like maybe 15, 20 minutes later, um, I faced the same direction and I got nothing. So I
Uh-huh.
turned, and as I turned toward the like west, they were super bright again. So I was like, "Oh, they're moving. They're like moving southwest."
Yes.
It was really
Well,
weird.
somebody was telling me to look north, and then I found
Yeah.
some place that said to look east or west. I'm like,
Hmm.
I barely can find north. And Mike and I had an argument about which way was north. He's like, he's pointing to where the sun sets. I'm like, dude, that's west.
Right.
Everybody knows that. And I know I have a compass on my iPhone, but I couldn't be asked to, deal with it.
Yeah. Well, we kept turning, and there they were.
The only thing about using matte medium on this is it's matte. And these are foiled fish. But it'll be fine.
Yes, it'll be fine.
Where's my water? I need my water sprayer. How in the world did that grow legs? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, Comet Atlas. Definitely, we're expecting clear skies until next week. Cool. I have a telescope too. I have no clue how to use it, but I have one.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, it was Kevin's, and he left it here when he went to visit his dad and never came back.
Right.
So that tissue paper doesn't come out as translucent as I wished it would.
I am Cordelia. That was why I chose to do this. It's not as translucent as you were hoping.
Yeah, it's kind of, it shows some white, which is fine, because you might see something like that in a tide situation. Okay. Time for me to paint. I'm just still trying to decide if I want to draw the fish in first and then paint them. I think I do. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an art journal. I have no idea. Fish can't be that hard, right?
Oh, fish can't be that hard. You could just draw one in one line if you wanted connected without lifting your pencil.
Yeah. Whoops. Messed that one up. Okay. He's good. Interesting fish. We should have a little fin, which should be shaped kind of weird.
Okay, Vicky. I gotta try to post pictures afterwards of my makes. I'm so terrible at that.
I know, me too.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here. So like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing and how this is going to turn out. But it's fun.
That's what counts, right?
Yes.
Is it fun? Are you enjoying it?
Yes. Definitely bringing me joy to just use the scraps and put them down somewhere where I can see them later. Okay, Cordelia, don't work too hard.
Right? Or do. Get that raise, go retire.
Yeah. Let's see. Mm. And I think the big challenge for me is it's going to be try not to overdo it. Like I want to add like all the scraps.
Oh, yeah, understood.
Maybe not adding all of the scraps, Maybe I just need a few and that's okay. Yes, pure joy, Karen. And I guess one of the points to this grid journaling, I did see people do it a little differently because, people rebel in art, which is great, no rules. Or maybe that was contradictive, I don't know. But is staying within the grid. But if you do go outside it, it's okay too. It's okay too. Maybe I like that a bit better. But the point of having the grid journaling is to stay within the grid. But
So
as
you
you can see,
have some sort of a constraint.
yes. So I'll kind of follow the rules the first time, and then maybe later on I'll break them.
Cool. I love it.
Oh, all right.
No, my fish don't look like real fish. They look like toy fish.
Hey, you know what? Maybe it's like fantasy art. Maybe they're like robotic fish,
Uh-huh.
steampunk, or Nemo fish. I don't know.
Not even that. Not even that.
No. Oh, I think they look good. So you have to look up and make the screen bigger so I can just see you.
They're okay.
That's right, Karen. She says, I'm loving learning the rules, but in art, but I enjoy breaking them. Yes. Yes. Whoops. I'm hoping this sticks. Maybe afterwards, too, I'll go over it with like medium.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to incorporate some more colors in here. Margie says toy fish are great. Makes me think of the grands in the bathtub.
Aw.
Hey, Chow.
Oh, she must have taken Kyle to school. Monday's a holiday, I think. I don't know if it is for school kids.
I don't know.
One thing I
I'm
like
so out
about
of
the paint is it's very opaque.
I love those paints. Did you mention last night where those were from?
I bought them on Amazon. They're Iuli. It's like $45
Oh,
set their little half pans.
mm-hmm. Oh, sweet. I wondered if that's what they were, or a variation of it. I see Christina Werner uses those. She loves them.
They're pretty nice. Just trying to make sure I get it dark enough to cover. I'm trying to cover the black line so I can use them as a guideline for adding shadows after the paint dries. Because that's the plan. So let me just hold this up so folks can see where it is right now. And I always say it's never done until it's done.
Yes.
I think I want to grab this really dark color for this fish.
Okay. I feel lost in the woods.
I'm loving it. No, you're not lost. You're perfect.
Oh. And I think the thing with it is not overthinking it.
Maybe if I just leave it in the tin. I'm just afraid I'm going to contaminate the other colors.
School is on Monday, Chow says.
Oh, they do have school. I don't ever remember having Columbus Day off. I don't guess they call it that anymore as a kid.
Oh, today was Silly Hair Day. Did you get some pics, Chow? Pictures?
Remember when we were kids on Halloween, you could go to school dressed up and there would be a parade?
Yes.
They don't really do that anymore.
No? So, okay. Just keep going, Dawn. Just keep going.
Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Every day, Silly Hair Day for Jim. Yup. Karen says, remember, just slap it down, then look back at it and say, oh, you are beautiful.
That's right. Yeah, and I think that's the point, is when you're in a creative funk, is to just create these without a lot of thought.
Thinking's overrated.
Yes, especially when you're old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself just painting these fish.
That's good. See, that's what it's all about.
You know what? In fact, I think I'll use these. These are better. These right here are pretty good too. They're not cheap. These pearl Calibros. They're nice and opaque too.
They would, Jim. It's like they would make cool pockets.
I'm loving them, Dawn.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so glad you're at least coming on here with me live these days.
Yeah. Me too.
You'll get back to it.
Me too, because if I wasn't coming on with you, Tracy, I wouldn't be coming on.
I know, and you probably wouldn't be crafting either, and I know I don't want that happening.
You know, I'm trying. Trying to stay crafting because it does bring me joy. It's just making the time when life starts being invasive, you know?
Yes. Which it always is.
I know. My gosh, I am so stuck. Like, I'm stuck to everything. Like, I need water and a towel so I can unstick.
Go get it.
From the glue. I'm like spraying myself, like, oh my goodness. Okay. So let's see. I feel like this one needs some more.
Plus, we have to remember these are art journals. They're meant for practice.
Right?
In case we ever want to become real artists. Make a painting or something crazy like that. I can't even imagine.
Well, as my friend Karen says, they're really for us, these art journals. They're for us and our own pleasure, right? Our own joy and our own viewing. So everyone in the chat is so privileged to be able to see into our Take care, Vicki.
Bye, Vicki. Have a good Friday. Maybe we'll see you later on Craft Roulette. I've been going and watching, but I haven't been chatting a lot because until I can turn my air conditioner off, I'm just uncomfortable at my computer. It's too cold.
Yeah. Karen says, okay, Dawn, so now we are going to have you come in the studio live with me. Yes.
Yes.
It's really hard to commit.
Yeah.
I kind of like that there. Yes, Kristen says privileged.
Okay, let's give you guys a dry. You guys can see my fishies.
Oh, I love them, Tracy.
Well, they got a ways to go yet. I'm drying them so I can start adding shading to them with pencil.
Jim likes your page too.
Thanks, Jim. It's getting there. I mean, this might be one of the longer pages to make. I try to add pencil at this point. Do I want to do my Derwent? No, I think I do.
Look what else I'm pulling in that you wouldn't think would match. Oh, Bitty Penny stamp set, because
yeah,
there's some really cool little stamps on here that are tiny they look kind of like wind swirls. Like the leaves and stuff.
Perfect.
That's what I kind of want to, that's what I was thinking. When I was thinking of what I was going to do this morning, I was like, I want to kind of utilize, like, this stamp is awesome. And I know I'll use it a lot in my journals. But I wanted to kind of show how we could use them outside of the kind of open expand.
Right. Let's do, I think I want to do olivine on that one. Back to the drawing board.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do Bitty Penny, you might as well do Bitty Penny.
Yeah, and I feel bad because I got all the kits and I wanted kind of, I want to kind of try to show them off a little bit longer. Like I don't feel like I'm done yet, you know?
Yeah. All right, let's see how this works out, if it works out, or if I just screwed the whole thing up.
I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't screw it up.
Okay, yeah, no, it's giving me the shading I'm looking for. Okay, perfectamundo. It does, these Derwents are kind of rubbing off some of that mica from that paint. That's what I was kind of concerned about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wondered that last night with trying to stamp the embossing.
Yeah. Oh, that was tricky.
You know, that powdery residue from the mica residue, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just randomly stamping some of these stamps and see, it's kind of tying them all together.
Yeah, it is.
It really is, Beth. I really love the colors and the images. I really was happy with the collage I did last week. It was so fun with the cats, the pumpkins.
Yeah. I think I need to go with a itty bit darker. Let's go with Ionian. Ionian. That's a funny word that I don't know what it means.
Okay. feel like this little book plate, it reminds me of a fence.
I think the trick might be here to somehow seal that that mica paint.
Oh.
So it doesn't spread like it's doing right now. Which is okay. I mean, I'm not mad, but I wish it wasn't.
See how that kind of looks like just that little book plate and that long, the double lines? It looks,
yeah.
Stamping it looks like a little fence.
Yeah, it does.
It's a rickety fence.
All right, let's grab the... My little black pencil's getting so short I can't find it anymore. That's a carbon. Oh, where are you? There. Yeah. I need to invest in some more black Stabilo all pencil.
I'm trying to... I've never had one of those.
What?
The Stabilos.
Oh. You want one?
I heard that the graphite pencils are kind of like the water ones are kind of like them.
Are they? I don't know. This is all I've used, so.
Oh, all right. I need to go get some white, I think. I love how this is looking, though. Maybe I'll just continue to use this because it's kind of subtle. And sparkly. Oh, Karen says, oh, that is beautiful. I don't know which one, but thank you for both of us.
Yep, her paper is so much fun.
Yes. Speaking of your printer, did you get it kinks worked out?
No.
I don't remember hearing. And you probably told me.
I just got frustrated and quit.
Oh.
I'll take it up again when I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. So I left the watercolor crayons, but I think I like these. Abraham sent these. I'm not sure what they are. They kind of feel like a gelato in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
They really smear good. Smear and blend. And I'm not sure what I'm doing. What I'm kind of doing. Just doing it.
Do it.
I'm confused by this art style, this technique
I love
so
it, and I
far.
love cats. Okay, thank you. Cats always.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love getting my hands dirty, Karen. Love it.
Hmm.
Until my fingers stick together where I can't apply anything, and then I have to clean up a little.
Meh. Just let them stick. Okay, so I have to figure out how am I going to get scales on here. Because I like scales on my fish. Let's let that dry and get to work on other fish. I think I want my... Okay, this needs to have shading on it. Need a little bit more shading right here. A bit more shading right here.
I think I might get my acrylic markers out too.
Your pastas?
Yeah, I don't have Poscas, but I have like generic paint pens, paint markers.
I've been thinking about getting some of those. I keep looking at Poscas because I don't have all the colors, and they're so expensive. Oh my gosh.
They are. That's why I don't own any. Yeah. So the paint pens, I can't compare them because I don't know.
Right.
But they seem to serve their purpose.
Let's go with the more of a blue tone for that. Let's go with the Sea Breeze. I don't know why I keep picking up mineral blue no matter what. I guess I'm just attracted to it.
That's a great idea. That's
my brain wants it. My brain's gonna get it.
Let me see. What's going on? Both of them. Oh yes, getting your hands dirty. Did you say those were crayons? So Margie, these are crayons. These are called watercolor crayons. These were from my local bookstore. They have like a little art section. And these were by Peter Popper. But they're watercolor crayons. These, I don't know what these are. They feel the same, but for one, they're sparkly.
I think those might be a Joanne brand.
It says Recollections. Isn't that Michael's?
Michael's, yeah.
But it doesn't say what they are because he just sent them like this, But they do. They roll up. They kind of feel the same way, and they are water soluble, but they blend way nicer with just my finger on this mixed media paper.
Gotcha.
They're smoother, like they almost feel more gelato.
Yeah, I think they're probably an answer to gelatos. I bet you anything.
Yeah, for sure. So, but they're interesting, and sometimes I don't mind not knowing what the purpose is because then I can just take liberty to just practice and play with them the way I want to.
Right.
So, yeah.
And muffed up his bottom fin.
Jim says they look like Mirabu. Maybe that could be. Thule art markers, Janice says. The paint pens are almost the same. I use more of my paint pens than Posca. Oh, good to know, Karen. Okay, good to know. Somebody out there knows, Tracy.
Somebody knows something. Thank God.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab my paint pens.
Okay.
Oh, pull my headphone out of my ear. I mean, out of my hair.
Oh, yeah.
There. My desk is shrinking. My desk is shrinking.
I know. My floor is shrinking because everything from last night is on the floor.
Oh.
I have to be careful when I'm rolling my chair around.
Yeah. So I am wondering.
Show you guys up close where I am on these fish.
Oh, I love the shading and stuff. Oh, they look like they pop right off.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of doing all the, you look at it and when it's flat, you're like, ew, I hate that. But you haven't finished yet.
Right. Yep, I love it. I know, you just got to keep playing.
Still live, Mike. I'm still live. No worries. What's up?
Okay.
You leaving again? I didn't even know you were back. Okay, adios. He's out there hustling.
Oh, yeah?
Well, yeah, he's a scrapper. That's kind of his little hobby.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he gets stuff from Costco. So he's got a deal with Costco. So he goes and gets their scrap. I mean, I can't tell you how many brand new beds we've gotten, mattresses.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes he sells them and sometimes he gives them away. They can't donate them to charity.
Oh, wow.
we
That's
can.
really awesome. Right. Yeah, yeah.
So, and then his friend has a deal with Circle K because they're all turning into, they used to be something else and they're now all turning into a Circle K. So, they have to get rid of like all the branded materials. So we get plastic cups and stuff like that. And then they get rid of the fryers and things like that. Mike takes them to the scrapyard and sells it.
Oh.
He loves doing it too.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I can't begrudge him his hobby, but I could tell you how much junk we end up with in our yard sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I feel like it was like that when my dad was living with me. He antiqued. That's what he called it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like antique what? Antique junk?
Yeah. Yeah, he will go and drive around on garbage day in certain neighborhoods. Because here in Alabama, and I know they do it in other states too, but they never did it in Oregon or California. The junk you don't want, if you put out by the side of the road, the garbage guy, the junk, they pick it up. And so something's wrong here. Something's amiss that I don't love. And it's right here. See if I can fix this bin. So, Mike's almost 70. He's an old man. He needs something to do. Get out of my hair. Quit making a mess in the kitchen.
Right. Oh, you're great. Yeah, I feel like when you're at that age, you just need to, just whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
And and thankful for having something to do, you know?
Yes.
He's not just sitting in a chair and rotting.
And still being able to do it. Now, I don't mind sitting in a chair and rotting myself.
That's kind of how I feel too. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I really wish I would have stenciled, but I think next time. I think this just kind of got my hands wet. And,
Yeah.
You know. Over my other stamps here. I don't lose things.
Oh, Karen, I'm in North Alabama, Huntsville.
Oh, that's cool. I think Karen is in Alabama too.
Where are you, Karen? What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to somehow try and get scales on here. I don't know.
Oh, she's not far from you, Tracy.
Oh, Clayton. Okay. Oh, you're down by May, right? Isn't she in Clayton?
Oh yeah, I think she might be close to there.
I've never got. Trust me, the only place I've gone from here is Scottsboro. I went to and Gunnersville. I once went to the the lost luggage place. That place is a trip. And then, Lake Gunnersville just for a drive. Let's see if I can make something look like scales. I don't think I can. I don't think I know what I'm doing.
Oh, and Jana's in Mobile.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not from there, so I might be saying some things wrong.
Mobile's very far south of me. Like I'm on the north end of the state, about 10 miles south of the Tennessee border. How am I going to make scales? How am I going to make scales? How am I going to make scales?
You have a stencil? Or are you going to make scales on your fish?
Scales on my fish. Oh, she's in. Oh, Clanton. Okay, yeah, that's right. Morning, Pam. I think I will grab my pauses here.
Oh, there you go.
And I may screw the whole thing up, but
hey, Pam.
It's a learning experience, right? And it's media.
That's right. I mean, look at what I'm doing.
The thing is I need to get in the color range. This gold doesn't make me happy. It leaks really bad. Okay, not happy about that. Not going to use it.
There you go.
Let's try the yellow.
Now, I went outside the lines, which I know they said, you should kind of try to stay boxed in, but I did see some other channels where they were like, outside the lines? Heck, who cares?
Look, when you're my age and your glasses only work half the time, it might be in the lines.
It's in my line of sight, so hey.
Perfect.
Oh, good gracious. I consider that a win. It's in my line of sight. Hey, Peggy.
They're sort of pretend scales. Ish. Let's
Pretend
go.
scales.
Pretend.
Oh gosh, did you catch Gina K yesterday? The faux line?
I missed her, no. She generally plays during the day when I'm super busy.
She did the faux line coloring, but that's what reminded me when you said fake scales. I was like thinking faux scales.
Yeah, faux.
Faux scales, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I did a lot of smearing, a lot of outside the
Beautiful that
lines.
is, Dawn. Just sit back and look at how gorgeous that is.
Well, okay, so that's what I learned by watching is so I used from her what's this that whimsical fall kit. I used from that. I used from the um, I used stuff from the unicorn kit. Um, so I took all of the stuff and kind of mashed it together. But you can't tell because I unified it by putting it
Same
like
color
this, spreading it
palette.
out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take a picture of this. Is really, really gorgeous. And yeah, we are over time here. So I love it, Dawn. I think you did a fabulous job. And I can't
Thank
wait to see
you.
close-up pictures of it.
I got to try to white out all the marks because see, I got outside
No. Don't do that. Splatter on them. Mask
Oh,
them,
that's a good idea.
mask the inner squares, and then splatter outside.
That's a great idea. And look, I can just put my ink pads right over the top and just
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay, and so then what did I do? I foiled some fish directly onto my paper. I foiled some fish onto some tissue paper and decoupaged them on. And there's some clear fish over here that you really are mostly buried. And then I hand painted two fish. So that's where we are on mine. Not done yet, but done for today, friends.
Love it.
I really do appreciate everybody hopping on. It's been fabulous having you. And of course, Dawn, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I think you're my best friend with regard to doing lives. I'm trying to get my buddy Chow to do it, but she's just not ready yet. So when she's ready,
yes,
she's going to come on here with us and we are going to kick some tail.
Yes, you got this.
Anybody have any questions?
Thank
comments,
you guys.
Emotional outbursts?
I have plenty of those.
I know, me too.
Thank you. I hope you guys are inspired.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Let's see here. How do I make this stop?
All my stamps.